thought that I could move to Europe by myself and start a new life here, but I was wrong. Welcome to my channel. My name is Torierobot. Well, we're gonna get to talking, but before any of that, today is Oxo's birthday. Oxo is my Mexican rescue dog. And when we first got her, we just estimated her birthday and we decided that November 1st. We found her in January and she was no more than 2 months old when we found her. She was less than 2 months old. Are you so excited? Oh, yes you are. Let's put your birthday together, okay? I fashioned this one candle. She's never actually experienced balloons, so I'm wondering if she'll like these. Oxo. Oxo. Okay. Oh, did you pop it? It's all gone. Leave it. Don't chew on that. It's okay. Yes. One down. I'll blow some more for you. I know that was a big sound, wasn't it? All right. I wanted to bake my own cake, but hey, get down, get down. But I just don't have the ingredients, and buying all the ingredients will just be expensive and I'm not gonna be here that long, so I just made do. 1-year-old, and we'll light that and sing happy birthday to her. She hasn't seen this yet, but I got her a small one of these. She'll destroy this in a day, but she loves this. Sardines. She loves fish. Cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cumpleaños feliz. I don't know what to go for. You need to eat slower, little girl. Go get him. What's this? Yes, go get it. Happy birthday to Oxo. It has been a wonderful year with her. She's changed my life. Let's get into this video of why I am not able to live in Europe. And I moved to Spain about 3 months ago now. It's been nearly 3 months. I moved here with my dog Oxo. I rescued her in Mexico, and I'm originally from the USA. And we came here after the UK, after some things. Mind you, this is the first time I've been to Spain. I've realized some things. I came to Spain for a lot of different reasons. The sunshine, namely, and it is still absolutely beautiful here. Also, I had to leave the UK because my days are running up there. Of also personal things, behind the scene things that I don't talk about on YouTube. I wanted a slower pace of life, a chiller place, and Spain has definitely been the chillest place. I would say my favorite people out of all the travels that I've done, and I've traveled the world, are probably Spanish people. They're so chill. The weather's beautiful here. I also thought it'd be a bit cheaper to live here than other places. Spain has lived up to quality of life expectations, and that's really what I was looking for. Like, it's November right now, and I can still go outside with no sleeves. Also, unexpectedly, a huge thing in Spain that I've done is learn salsa. I passed the beginner's level and was meant to go into the intermediate. We won't have time to get into intermediate salsa. That's okay. Another absolutely huge thing for me is walking more. As an American, we don't have as many sidewalks, especially in small towns in America. It's just not something you're really able to do, is to walk places. And it has become so important to me. There's a lot of pros to Spain, and I've gone over these in my latest videos. I made a whole video of me saying, hey, my decision now is to go for it, to go for the digital nomad visa. And I started going for it. I paid a gesture, which you need to start with the NIE process, which is something you need to be able to get a car, to get really anything, a bank account in Spain. And he was starting the process to get me an appointment. Now, believe it or not, having sun every single day is glorious, but also I can feel the sun damage on my face. So maybe I'm not meant to have sun every single day. It is so beautiful here though. I'm grateful for it. My days are coming to an end though. And I really needed a mental reset after the past half a year. It was a lot for me. Needless to say, I wasn't able to afford a vehicle. I hope you guys know from my channel, I've never tried to be that person or influencer that shows you just the highlights of things. And there is a lot of romanticism of moving to Europe, especially from the USA, leaving the USA. I'm just moving out of the USA. I'm gonna go move to Europe type of thing. There's a lot of romanticism around it. And the reality is not at all like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spain is absolutely gorgeous. The quality of life is amazing. The food is great, the people are great, the weather is great. It is a lovely, lovely place. But no matter where you're moving, whether it be Europe or anywhere in the world, especially if you're doing it alone, especially if you have a dog too, there's nothing romantic about it. Let me just say that again, there's nothing romantic or easy about it unless you already have some sort of way to acquire citizenship or you're rich. I'm being quite bold today and walking an hour into town. Usually I would take the bus, but it is so nice to walk like this, and I can easily get in like 10,000 steps, and I don't know, that's just an accomplishment, I guess, for little old USA me. Oof, that was a good hour-long walk. Doing good. I'm actually trying to get to a thrift store, but it's almost 2. One bad thing about Spain is that things close at 2. It's like always whenever I am like able to get into town for some reason. So we'll see if they're open or if I have any time there. Look at this tiny croissant. I had a real frustration at the thrift store. It was closing at 2 and I got there like 15 minutes before closing. I found this beautiful, beautiful little dress. So I showed up to the counter and I'm like, yes, I've made it just in the nick of time. And alas, for some reason, my Revolut card would not work. I couldn't get it to work because I ran out of data. Just standing there trying and they're closing. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna have to leave. So I left it. And then I came to this cafe to get some Wi-Fi so I could figure out what's going on. Not the best coffee, but they have internet, so that was good. Actually, probably the worst coffee. I hate the fact that things close at 2. Now that everything is closed, when in Rome, when in Fuengirola, we'll just have a little stop in. There's also like this organic shop that I wanted to look at real fast. You work for a couple hours, then go take a siesta, which is nice for people who don't have to revolve their life around their work. Let's go in this little pet store. I've been here a few times, I actually quite like it. Yes, can you imagine? Maybe not that, I don't know. This is Oxo's favorite disgusting thing, pig ears. But she already has pigtails, so she doesn't need any more pig things. I got her a new Frisbee because her other one is not good. And also she can't see the pink. I think the only color she can really see as a dog is like orange. Well, there's a lot of these types of products and you can get them at different prices depending on the store you go to. I like natural fibers, so there's a lot of linen and cotton and they're much lower price if you can get it at the right store. If you go to a bougie store like in Malaga or something, they up the price way a lot. I'm gonna go home now, I'm gonna take the bus. So we're gonna wait for the bus. It comes in 6 minutes, so in Spain that means about half an hour. I found some gum, which I really needed some good quality gum. Xylitol. I got some new toothpaste. Hopefully this stuff works good. Stevia chocolate, because I couldn't resist Frisbee, and a couple of items of clothing. That was my little shopping day. I spent more than I should have, but it was nice to walk around. Growing my confidence in riding the bus, that is one thing. Another thing is learning Spanish. I've been doing Duolingo every day. I have like a nearly 50-day streak now. I know some Spanish words. Not a ton. I can't fluently speak it, but I can understand a lot more than I did when I came here. I am not exaggerating at all when I say the bus was more than an hour late. So I just started walking. I waited over an hour. And I just know that the bus probably arrived right whenever I left. The lateness of buses where I am in Torierobot or Malaga area is no joke. Every bus is, in my experience here so far, has been at least 15, 20 minutes late. This one was the longest. I don't know what happened. I don't want to just keep waiting there. Anyways, sorry, let's get back into the point of this video. My legs hurt so bad right now. I paid a jester to get to NIE, and then I realized, wait a second, my income has pretty much stopped since being in Europe. No sponsors outside of the USA really want to sponsor me because I'm not in the USA, and my base is in the USA. I kind of expected it to an extent. The problem is that I started realizing more and more and more fees. And I'm gonna get into all those fees in a moment. I wanna explain more in depth my experience trying to move to Spain. So if you're considering it, or you're considering any type of European country, because this is similar between countries, I wanted to give you more of a thorough reason of why I cannot stay here, instead of just being like, oh, didn't work out. There are multiple reasons. I started walking after an hour, and then the bus just started coming on the next bus stop. So I jumped on, and it is full. Sardines. That's not safe. But I had to like scurry out between people, try to get out. All right, finally. Madness, I say. I have to get home and take Oxo to the beach, so my little legs are working for it. All right, I need to get refocused on this video. To get a digital nomad visa, you have to go through a process, and visas are different for every country. I can only speak for Spain, but I did look into other countries' options as well. And there's no country that has it exactly right, obviously. It's hard. If it were easy, everybody would be able to do it easily, right? This is a pair of those pants that I got. So very comfortable. They're cheap, they're like 10 euro. I know, very hippie of me, but they're comfortable. So for the Spain digital nomad visa, you need some things. You don't need to do the NIE first. That is what I was doing to try and get a vehicle. So that is part of the process of the digital nomad visa. Unless you're fluent in Spanish, you need to hire an immigration lawyer, which is generally around 1,200 to 2,000 euro, depending on your situation. And mind you, this is just for one individual. And they will help you with the translations of things, the bureaucracy that is in Spanish. You need to get an FBI fingerprinting thing, which I did get as well. That was another part that took a long time. I had to go into London while I was in the UK and get my fingerprints, the FBI background check. And that is the first thing you need to do, because that can take up to a month or so, and that takes a while. It is a lot easier to go through the process when you're actually in Spain rather than doing it outside of Spain. It is a little cheaper. And then there's the paperwork for your income, your job, and then you have to get it apostilled for Spain, which is another fee, and then also translated, which is another fee. And an immigration lawyer can help with those two things, but you are responsible for getting those. That's just a general overview of how you get a digital nomad visa. The other fees, which really made me feel like, okay, this is actually impossible for me, is that there's an autonomo fee every single month for 300 or 400 euro. And that's regardless if you're making any money at all. It's just self-employment. For me, it was completely unaffordable. And then on top of that, there are taxes. Spanish taxes are more expensive for me as an American if I was in the country for more than 6 months out of the year. You can do a thing where you're not in the country, and some people make runs where they're only in the country half the year. I thought about that, but then I realized being here on my tourist stay, I've already used up 3 months, so that would be completely pointless if I got the visa and then had to leave after 3 months. So what would be the point of paying all that money? If you do pay taxes, you have to file taxes in the States as well as Spain. You're not going to be double taxed, but you have to figure all that out, and you also have to have a jester to help you pay taxes every month. So you're also paying for a jester fee every month. Oh, where is it? Get it! Yep! Good girl! So with all those fees added together, I don't even know how much it would be, but it was definitely way out of my budget because, like I said, I'm not getting sponsorships and stuff. So that is the exact detailed financial reasons why it's not doable for me. And if you're wanting to do it, maybe that can help you in your journey. I was not able to do it. I failed, I guess, but not really. Aside from just the financial things, it is really hard alone. It is lonely. You don't know the language. When you first get there, everything's new and exciting, but then you have to actually like settle in and try to create an entire life for yourself with friends and a home. Rent also in Spain is going up astronomically. There's a lot of loneliness. I've been here for 3 months now, and as beautiful as it is, and I have a dog, it's lonely. It's lonely starting over in a whole new country. Now, if you're okay with that fact, go for it, because when I do go back to the States, I will be probably moving to a state where I don't know anybody, but that feels easier to me because at least I know the language. I'm so glad for everything that I learned through this process, though. It's been very healing being by the water. Yeah, I'm really grateful for this whole experience, and I don't have to think, what if anymore? Anyways, those are the reasons why I can't stay in Spain anymore. I'm eating some baked vegetables with chickpeas. It's been raining today. I guess I better get used to the rain. I don't think I failed. I think I eliminated a what if that I needed to. I'm kind of excited to get back to the States just because it's so much easier to be in your home country. There's some other changes going on in my life too, and I'm excited to also make videos about those. If you guys have any questions, I would like to do a Q&A about everything, and before we get into the new life phase, ask questions below and I'll make some sort of maybe Q&A or something. I know this has kind of been a side mission type of thing. We cross it off our list and we can move along. Once again, trying to get land in the United States of America. But first, we need to save some money. Thank you for listening to me ramble in this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you the next time. Stay extraterrestrial. Goodbye.